Welcome to Meg Talks, the Move with Meg podcast. I'm Megan Kerrigan, and I will be sharing ideas on how you can become a more consistent and confident dancer that understands your body and mind. Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Meg Talks. So, where do I even start with this topic of today? We are going to be talking about 5 steps to unlocking higher kicks and what you can do today to start unlocking that. So, you've been stretching, training, and yet your kicks won't go as high as you want. If that sounds familiar, then this episode for you. The truth is, your body isn't holding you back. It's your approach, your technique, and the way you are attacking this that is. Today, I'm going to give you 5 things you can do today or start doing today to start improving your kick height, no matter where you are starting from. And if you are serious about seeing results before Worlds, I'll tell you how to fast track your progress with a 5-day challenge inside the Move with Meg Gold Club. So, 5 steps to unlocking your higher kicks. Number 1 is understanding your own restriction. So, every dancer's limitations and what is holding them back and what is stopping their kicks from being higher is different, right? It might be that your hip flexors are tight or your hamstrings are stiff or that your quads are weak. The thing that I see dancers doing, not necessarily wrong, but the mistake I see you making is you're just doing what everybody else is doing. You think stretching your hamstrings, touching your toes, that means you're going to have higher kicks. But there is so much more to it than that. And I know from experience, from not being able to do high kicks when I was 15 and a world champion, to being able to do them at 33, higher and better than ever, I know that it's way more than just stretching those hamstrings. And what I think is vital is you understanding your own restriction. You might have the best hamstrings in the world and your quads are really, really weak or your hips are tight, and that is the reason. It might be that your lower back is tight and that's the reason that's holding you back. So your action step today is taking a video or a photo of swinging your leg or kicking high, and I want you to take a look at actually what's going on. Is it the bottom leg that's bending? Is it the shoulders that are rounding? Is it that your heel's dropping towards the floor? Is it that the top knee is bending? There's so many different areas to your kick, and you understanding that is the most important thing to being able to know the next step of knowing how to improve it. So the first thing is identifying what the problem is for you. The kicks won't go higher. The knee is bending, my body is rounding, my arms come out, my heel is dropping. There's so many different things. And all of these are caused by different things within your body. You understanding that is going to mean that you are going to fast track your way to getting those kicks higher rather than just working on improving the wrong thing that's already good for you. So I want you to today take that before photo, take that kick height photo or swing and take a screenshot in the middle of the video and send it to me on Instagram, and I'm going to check out how you are looking. So this is actually what we do in the Gold Club. This is what we do in the 5-day challenge, and we are doing 2.0 coming up very, very soon. Eyes peeled. So what we do is day 1, we take our before photo, and day 5, we take our after photo. And in the days in between, we learn different areas, different stretches, and we work on those to improve that kick height. And the difference that we see from day 1 to day 5 is honestly insane. That is how you are going to, number 1, understand your corrections, and number 2, put it into place. So, number 2, learn how to improve it. So number 1, the great thing is understanding what's holding you back. Now you need to know, okay, well, mine is that the bottom knee is bending. What is it within my body that's holding that back? So once you know the limitation, you need to know the exercises to target that. So for example, if your hip flexors are tight, that bottom knee would be bending, and then you would need to be doing some hip flexor flexibility work. If your hamstrings are tight and restricting you, then you would need to do some hamstring stretches. If you are lacking power and explosivity, you would need to work on that. If you are dropping the heel at the bottom, often it's to do with the posterior chain. So can you see how, depending on what thing you are seeing in that kick height, that links to what you then continue to work on. There is no point in stretching your hamstrings if it's actually your hip flexors that are holding you back, because all you're going to do is stay static and you will see no improvement. And then you'll just think, oh, I just can't do them, like I did previously. I used to think I just can't do kicks. My teachers thought the same. And so that was it. Meg can't do kicks, so we're not going to give her kicks. Instead of me going on this journey, taking these 5 steps, understanding what was holding me back, which was definitely my posterior chain, lower back, into the glutes, into those hamstrings, into those calves, into the bottom of the feet, all the way down is connected. That was my difficulty. And if I knew what I know now, and then I knew how to improve it, I would have been kicking high in no time. I would have been kicking high from now till Worlds if I was you and I was competing at Worlds. So yeah, my key thing in all of what I do is what, why, and how. So you've got to know the what, you've got to know the why, which is the understanding, and then the how is this part of learning how to improve it. So the 5-day challenge takes you through the 5 things that can be impacting your kick height. So if you don't know what that is, then each day will unlock that for you. And by day 5, not only will your kicks have improved, but you will also know, okay, I knew day 3 was hardest, so I'm going to keep working on strengthening my quads from now until when they have improved. Then step 3, creating a personalised plan. So don't worry about what everyone else is doing. You've got your what, you've got your why, you've got your how. Now you need to create a plan and stick to it. Progress doesn't come from just doing random exercises every day, doing something different. Progress comes from consistency. So instead of doing everything and trying to do it all, pick 2 to 3 key exercises that that are going to target that key area and work on them daily. And this is exactly what you will get if you join the 5-day challenge in the Gold Club. So let's say your action step, let's say you are writing your plan, which is going to be your action step from number 3. Your plan is simply to work out a 5-minute routine that you can do daily to work on that one area. So let's say mine is my hip flexors are holding me back. I'm going to choose 3 moves that I know stretch my hip flexors or work on my hip flexors. So let's say a wall quad stretch, a kneeling hip flexor reach over, and my bar back stretch. I'm going to do 8 of those on each side. It's going to take me about 5 minutes and I'm going to do it daily. Yeah? Inside the challenge, you get this daily plan, which eliminates the guesswork. And if you know that day 3, or for example, the hip flexors, day 2, day 1, whatever day it is the hardest for you, you've got moves within that you just then continue to do daily. So yes, you've seen a difference from day 1 to day 5. You could also take that day and continue it consistently and keep tracking that progress as you go. So, number 3, create your personalised plan. And go with it. It doesn't have to be an hour of working, an hour of stretching, an hour of mobility work. All it needs to be is 5 minutes every day. And I think everybody listening to this, have you got 5 minutes a day? Yeah, 100%. If you've got 5 minutes to scroll on Instagram or TikTok, you guys, or to watch something on YouTube, you've got 5 minutes to give me. So, number 4, stay consistent. This is the hardest part, and this is why people don't see progress. Consistency is difficult. Hard work isn't difficult. Consistent hard work is difficult, okay? I can go in and work hard in the gym for one day, and then the next day, oh, I can't be bothered today. That is what separates the cream of the crop, the top level dancers, that top 10, from the rest of the competition. Consistency. It's as simple as that. If you consistently do your stretches for 5 minutes a day that are specific to what is holding you back, You will see progress. I promise you that. I have seen it in my 6 years of working with dancers and in my years of working on my own, in high rocks, in Irish dancing, in running a business, all of the things. Consistency has been the thing that has separated me. Maybe not so much in high rocks these days because I find it difficult because I've got so many other things going on. When I was running a business, when I was starting Move with Meg, I was consistent every single day and showed up on Facebook live every day for 3 months, right? When I was dancing, I consistently drilled my dances at home on a Friday in the run-up to competitions. Yeah? Can you see how that consistency, even on the days when I don't feel like doing it, even on the days where I feel like I don't have time, I find the time and you get it done. Motivation fades, right? But accountability keeps you going. And that's where the challenge comes in handy, because when you see other dancers and the community aspect of the Gold Club, when you see other dancers posting their progress, gives you that little bit of, oh, I need to do mine. Lights that fire, ignites that little bit of inspiration in you. So either your action step for this, find an accountability partner to do this with, or join the community. Doesn't have to be ours. Join a supportive community that is going to inspire you and hold you accountable on the days where you find it more and more difficult. So in the 5-day challenge, you're going to be surrounded by dancers who are improving with you, who have the same goals and aims as you. How inspiring and motivating is that? Yes, you might all be working on different areas of that kick height, but the end goal is you all want to improve your kick height. I'm giving you all the tools. You are then sharing your progress, what you enjoyed, what you found difficult, and we're learning together. Honestly, the challenge is my favorite thing because of the energy inside of them. And that is going to be what's holding you accountable. Yes, for the 5 days, but then keeping posting in our progress party section of the members club. That is then going to keep you inspired and keep you motivated to stay consistent. Because as I said, consistency is that top 10 in your age group, and the rest find that consistency difficult. Okay. Tracking your progress is number 5. We are almost there. Anybody that knows me knows that tracking progress is one of my fundamentals at Move with Meg. We take screenshots in all of our one-to-ones. The reason for this is because I know, psychology-wise, if you can see that you're getting better, even if it doesn't feel like it's getting better, if you can see an inch of improvement, you are way more likely to keep doing the thing than you are if you don't, and I don't show you that comparison. Now, you can make a huge difference from day 1 to day 5, and that is why we take that progress photo and that starting photo and then that day 5 photo. Really important. Yes, we don't just stop at day 5 then. We take it every week there forwards till we're at a point where we are like, yes, I've got this. I am class. The thing to remember with your progress photos is that progress isn't always linear. So some days you might take your progress photo and you haven't improved. That is when we sit back and we say, okay, why haven't I improved? Actually, I did extra dance class this week. So my muscles are probably tighter than normal. Or actually, we really worked on kick height this week. So my muscles around that area are going to be tighter than they are normally. Okay. The key tip is to stay motivated by documenting this journey. Promise me you take those before and after photos if you are not joining the challenge. I know you want to join the challenge because honestly, it's the cream of the crop. It is the top of the pile. It is insane. If you want to see a difference in your kick height in 5 days and understand yourself better, you're going to want to join it. We teach you how to track your progress like a pro in the challenge so you walk into Fesh days feeling more confident. The other thing I always say to dancers is progress photos are also evidence. So on the Fesh day or on the morning or on the night before a competition, you can sit and scroll through your progress photos and you can say, yeah, I do deserve to be up there today. I am confident because I can see scrolling through those photos that I have improved since my last Fesh. Whether that be last week, a week, 7 days, and you've done the 5-day challenge in between, you can scroll through those progress photos and say, I have got better. How much better does that make you feel walking out on stage as to just say, oh yeah, I think my kicks have got better because I've been working on them. You've actually got physical evidence. You've got facts in front of your eyes. Your brain can't fight with that. Your brain can't argue with that. So when that self-doubt comes in and you have these photos in your camera roll, you scroll across and you're like, oh, actually, self-doubt can disappear. Self-belief can come in because I have seen the progress. It is here in, I was going to say black and white, in colour. Yeah, in HD these days. Okay, so brief overview. I've flown a lot of information at you there, but the key 5 things that you can start doing today is, number 1, understanding your own restrictions. Number 2, learning how to improve it. Number 3, creating your personalized 5-minute plan for at home. Number 4 is stay consistent. Finding an accountability partner to help you with that, or finding somewhere to hold you accountable. And number 5 is tracking that progress. Do those 5 things, and I assure you, your kick height will improve. Now, if you want faster results, then I encourage you to join the Kick Height Challenge. Now, I put this podcast episode out early on purpose so that you guys that are listening to this have the option to join the challenge as it goes out, as it is live. So I'm going to talk you through what happens. You join the Gold Club for £35 a month, and you can cancel that anytime. So let's say you just do the challenge, you don't really use the Gold Club after that, you can cancel it. Fine. Try it. You get exclusive access to the 5-day challenge, all previous 5-day challenges, the library of previous content, you get all our live classes, you get so much involved with this. And if all of that isn't enough, you get, if you put in day 5, your day 1 photo and your day 5 photo next to each other so I can see them, you get entered into a prize draw to win a £50 Nike voucher. Who doesn't want some new Nike shorts for dance class, or a new Nike top, or a new Nike hoodie, or £50 towards those new trainers you've been dying to buy? Yeah? So you get progress and you get a prize. I know, I'm giving too much away here. So what will happen is, it starts 31st of March, so that is a Monday. Now, depending on where you are in the world, it is fine. 6 o'clock in the morning, UK time, that hits all other time zones. It will be there when you wake up. That video for day 1 will go live. You go on, you watch the video. You can use the Move with Meg app to do this. You can use the laptop. You can download on an iPad. So you can do this on movewithmeg.co.uk and log in, or you can do it on our Move with Meg app, which you can download on Android and Apple. Android, we do have some difficulty with, so if you're Android, you might want to refer to the .co.uk instead. So you log in, you'll go to the Gold Club, you'll go into the Members Club area, and inside there you'll find challenges. On the 31st, day 1 will be released. It is a short video that you watch, and there'll be some text underneath that gives you what you need to be doing. So watch the short video. It'll be about 4 or 5 minutes. That tells you exactly what to do, how many reps to do of each move, what progress photos to take. You will then complete that stretch or those stretches. You will complete those photos, and then there's a feed underneath it, like a little place to upload your videos. Don't do it instantly. Wait, do it at the end of the day. Yeah, so take your photos there and then, do your stretches, but do them in the morning, do them in the evening, and then put your photos in. Each time and each day is focusing on a different area, as I said earlier, and each day you'll get different stretches. For the week, let's say I give you 3 stretches on day 1, 2 stretches on day 2, you will continue doing those 5 stretches. Then on day 3, if I give you an extra 2, you continue doing those 7 stretches every day. So it builds up over the week, and by day 5, we take our final after photo. You will compare them, put them next to each other before and after. We can have a right leg and a left leg in the kick height, and you'll upload those to be entered into the prize draw. But obviously, the biggest prize is the progress that you will see and the understanding that you will have gained as to what is holding you back in your kick height. And then from there, you can go into the Gold Club, use our search function in the library. Let's say yours is hip mobility is holding you back. Search hip mobility, click on the classes, work through those, and you're consistently working on what is holding you back specifically. So If you keep doing the same thing and hoping for better kicks, what are we going to see? Not much progress. Or you could take action today, get clear on what's holding you back, and follow a proven plan by me, a movement Irish dance specialist coach, to see progress faster. And I can guarantee if you join and do this 5-day challenge and then do the follow-up process like I just mentioned, you will see a difference before Worlds. So if you're ready to see real improvement before the Worlds, join the Kick Height Challenge inside the Move with Meg Gold Club, and let's do this together. I will put the link in the show notes to join the Gold Club. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Send them over to me. Please like and share this with anybody you know that needs help on their kick height. And if the challenge doesn't sound like it suits you right now, you can also download the app, and inside of there is 5 stretches to help with kick height that are free to everybody. So I'll also pop the link down below for the app download so that you can start there if you want. Download, try the free movements. If those are working for you, that's fine. But I do promise you that joining that 5-day challenge is going to see your results fly faster than you could ever imagine. Thank you for joining. I can't wait to see all of you inside the challenge starting on Monday. So you've got a couple of days to get yourself set up and ready to go. Of course, if you are listening to this after that, that challenge is in there. There's 2 challenges in there now. So you've got the normal and the 2.0. Go in, you can do them at any time, and we still see all of those results coming in. So work through it, even if you are past the 31st of March. Thank you all for joining. Lots of love, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you for listening to Meg Talks. Don't forget to share your favourite parts of the episode and tag us on Instagram at MoveWithMeg with 2 Gs. And as a special treat, head to movewithmeg.co.uk/Fest Day Warmup to access your free video. See you next time.